Hello, this is Jeffrey Hill, news editor for Via Satellite Magazine and SatelliteToday.com. I'm in New York City tonight for the 2012 SSPI Future Leaders Awards Dinner, and we're here to interview the 3 Youth Awards winners. We are going to speak with Karen Yasamura from Intelsat General, Brian Mengwasser from SES, and also Nicole Robinson from SES Government Solutions.
I actually didn't know the satellite industry at all. I didn't know anything about satellites, and I had met my now boss, Richard Dalbello, and he brought me on and kind of said, if you know Congress, I'll teach you satellites. And I had been on the Hill and had worked policy with the Air Force for a few years prior to that, and he did, and he's taught me all about the industry and satellites, and I've really never looked back.
After I graduated with engineering and business education, I was attracted to a program at SES, a rotational program that allows you to move around to different areas of the business and learn those areas. That was a perfect niche for me, a natural extension of my career path. The opportunity at SES in such a high-tech industry, great company and a great program that really matched what I was looking for was an opportunity I couldn't pass up.
When I saw the position come available with SES, it was an interesting twist in that it was working more on the commercial side rather than being an on-site contractor for the government at a military installation. But it was an opportunity to utilize the experience I had working with the government in a different way.
Very important. I've been really lucky working at Intelsat General because they've really encouraged me to use my voice and to speak up, and they've really kind of given me the tools to feel comfortable as a younger person within the industry, and I've just learned so much from the people that I work with and the people in the industry who have done this for years, and it's really been a great collaboration in a way that we can kind of mend our ideas and pull everything together.
As the industry grows, particularly as it's facing new challenges, the input of young people and new ideas is critical to that evolution.
Well, it's absolutely the fuel to the engine, right? I mean, when folks are coming out of college and graduate school, that's really where that innovation lives. Creative, fresh, new ideas, coupled with the senior expertise of folks that have been at this for decades, it really makes a wonderful mix and a more interesting enterprise, I believe.
What they do is they help to bring the next generation through the industry, and they allow us to serve on boards and be a part of their organization, and so many things, so many boards you have to wait until the end of your career to be a part of, and SSPI really allows you to do that toward the beginning of your career, which has really helped me get to know the industry, get to know people, get to know the issues, and it's been very helpful. So I'm very thankful for organizations like SSPI and for this award.
I think it's a great opportunity to get exposure to some of those people who have the experience and the knowledge. And it's also a great opportunity to hear from some of the industry thought leaders, which I think can be a great influence on one's career path. I think SSPI does a lot of that, bringing people together, connecting them, and providing a forum for people to talk about issues in the satellite industry and how to make progress.
SSPI is a tremendously successful and reputable organization made up with a consortium of the leaders in this industry. I mean, these are the folks that are literally pioneering and innovating new solutions that are changing people's lives, and in some cases, saving people's lives. It's quite an impressive group of characters, and just a tremendous honor to be recognized by the SSPI.
I think more than the declining budgets is the uncertainty that we're kind of seeing around it. We've been operating under continuing resolutions I've heard a lot about the threats of sequestration, and I think it's hard for technology companies like ours who are out in front of the curve and who are trying to be out in front of government requirements to really plan those things when we're dealing with CRs and sequestration.
You know, people have a cell phone for 2 or 3 years, and at which point they expect, you know, one that's twice as powerful and 4 times as fast. There's a very big challenge to remain competitive in that kind of environment. That said, there's also an enormous amount of opportunity in terms of the exponential growth rate, the demand for connectivity and communications.
One of the biggest challenges we have is really on a government affairs front. Coordinating with our senior leaders in the Pentagon, decision makers and legislators on Capitol Hill, making sure they understand how critical and how important commercial SATCOM is to meeting these needs, and making sure that there's an open forum of communication to deliver those and plan for those going forward.
Well, thank you very much for watching. Once again, I'm Jeffrey Hill, news editor for Via Satellite Magazine and SatelliteToday.com. We'd like to thank SSPI for their cooperation, and we'd also like to congratulate this year's winners, Nicole Robinson, Brian Mangwasser, and Karen Yasumura. We look forward to next year's batch of winners and speaking with them, and stay tuned to SatelliteToday.com. Thank you.